The heat is on, and the air feels thick and heavy. You can almost see the waves of warmth shimmering in your living room, making every movement feel like a chore. So, like clockwork, we all reach for our trusty electric fans, hoping for instant relief from the relentless heat. We point them at our faces, crank them up to the highest setting, and wait for that refreshing blast of cool air. But instead, the room stays stuffy and hot, and the relief is disappointingly brief. It feels like the fan is just pushing warm air around, offering only a fleeting breeze that disappears the moment you move away. Even with multiple fans running at full blast, the oppressive heat lingers. You might find yourself wondering if only air conditioning can save you from this sweltering misery. But here's the thing. The fan itself isn't the problem. It's how we're using it that makes all the difference. Most of us assume a fan's job is to make the air colder, like a mini air conditioner. But that's not true at all, and this misunderstanding is why so many of us end up disappointed. Fans don't actually cool the air, they simply move it around. The breeze you feel is just air in motion, not air that's been chilled. The real magic happens on your skin. When the moving air hits you, it helps sweat evaporate faster, which is what makes you feel cooler. But the temperature of the room itself doesn't change at all. In fact, every fan has a motor that generates a little bit of heat as it runs. So, if you leave a fan running in a closed room, it's actually adding a tiny bit of warmth to the space. So, if you're just circulating hot air in a sealed room, you're stuck in a cycle of inefficiency, moving heat around without ever really escaping it. The moment you step out of the fan's path, the discomfort returns and you're back to square one, sweating and frustrated. It's time to rethink our strategy and get smarter about how we use our fans. There's a better way to beat the heat. By understanding a bit of physics and airflow, you can use your fan to actually help cool your living space. It's not about just blasting air at yourself, it's about creating a flow that moves hot air out and brings cooler air in. Ready to break the cycle and finally get some real relief from the heat? Let's dive into the smarter way to use your fan. Let's unlock your fan's real potential and transform your home into a cool, comfortable oasis, even on the hottest days. Here's the most important tip for staying cool. Turn your fan around. Most people instinctively point their fan inward, hoping to feel a direct breeze. But if you want to actually lower the temperature in your space, you need to think differently. Instead of just blowing air at yourself, use your fan as a tool to move hot air out of your home. Place your fan in an open window, but make sure it's facing outward so it blows air from your room outside. This setup is simple, but it's incredibly effective. By doing this, you're not just circulating the same warm air, you're actively removing it from your living space. It may feel odd at first, especially if you're used to feeling the breeze directly. But trust the process. This is the key to real cooling, not just a temporary sensation. Think of your room as a container of hot air. On a sunny day, heat builds up inside, making it uncomfortable and stuffy. Your goal isn't just to move the air around, but to get that heat out and replace it with something cooler. By pointing the fan outward, you're actively pushing trapped, stale air outside. This helps remove the heat that's been accumulating all day, especially in rooms that get a lot of sun. As the fan blows hot air out, it creates a low-pressure zone inside your room. This draws in cooler air from other parts of your home, or from shaded windows and doors. The result is a refreshing cross breeze that can make a real difference. It's like turning your fan into an exhaust system, not just a breeze machine. Instead of simply moving air around, you're creating a flow that actually removes heat from your living space. Instead of swirling hot air around and making the room feel stuffy, you're removing it entirely. This is especially helpful in the evening, when outside temperatures drop and you want to bring in cooler air. This is the difference between temporary relief and actually lowering the room's temperature. You'll notice the air feels fresher, and the thermometer will show a real drop in degrees, not just a fleeting cool sensation. Many people are surprised by how well this works. It's not magic, it's simple science and airflow. Once you try it, you'll wonder why you ever used your fan any other way. By working with your fan, not against it, you can finally beat the heat. You'll feel more comfortable, sleep better, and even save on energy costs by not overworking your air conditioner. Stop fighting a losing battle by just blowing hot air around. If your fan is facing inward, you're only giving yourself a brief moment of relief, while the heat stays trapped inside. Use your fan to tackle the real problem, trapped hot air. With this simple change, you'll transform your fan from a basic appliance into a powerful tool for real lasting comfort. Pointing one fan out the window is a great start, especially if you're looking for a quick way to get hot, stuffy air out of your home. This simple trick can make a noticeable difference, especially on days when the air inside feels stagnant and heavy. But if you want to take your cooling game to the next level, there's a much more effective method you can use. To truly maximize cooling, you need to create a cross breeze. This means setting up a pathway for air to travel straight through your space from one side to the other, so that fresh air is always moving in and hot air is always moving out. Start by opening a second window or door on the opposite side of the room or house from where your fan is placed. The greater the distance between the two openings, the stronger the airflow will be. If you can, open windows that are directly across from each other to create a straight path for the breeze. As your fan pushes hot air out, cooler air is naturally drawn in through the other opening. You'll notice curtains fluttering and a gentle, refreshing breeze moving through the space. This is the cross breeze in action, and it can make a room feel dramatically cooler in just minutes. This setup creates a steady current of fresh air, almost like your own personal wind tunnel. The moving air not only cools you down, but also helps clear out odors, humidity, and even indoor pollutants, making your home feel fresher overall. The air flows in, sweeps across the room, and exits, replacing hot, stagnant air with cooler air from outside. This continuous exchange keeps temperatures down and makes the environment much more comfortable, especially during heat waves. For even more power, use a second fan at the intake window, pointing inward. This helps pull in even more cool air from outside, boosting the strength of your cross breeze and speeding up the cooling process. Now you have one fan pulling cool air in and another pushing hot air out, a push-pull system that's incredibly effective. This method works wonders in rooms that tend to trap heat, like upstairs bedrooms or sunrooms. This is especially effective for larger rooms or even entire floors of your home. The more space you have, the more important it is to keep air moving, and this setup ensures that every corner gets a share of the cool breeze. In multi-story homes, you can use this principle to your advantage by putting the exhaust fan upstairs and opening intake windows downstairs. This takes advantage of the natural tendency of warm air to rise. Heat rises, so this setup draws cool air in from below and expels hot air from above. It's a simple way to use the laws of physics to keep your whole house cooler without relying on expensive air conditioning. Use the natural flow of air to your advantage. With just a few fans and some strategic window placement, you can transform your home into a cool, comfortable retreat, even on the hottest days. With this method, you can cool your entire home efficiently, save on energy costs, and enjoy a fresh, pleasant atmosphere all summer long. Timing is everything. The outward fan method works best when the air outside is cooler than inside. Use it in the evening, overnight, or early morning when outdoor temperatures drop. During the day, seal your home-close windows, doors, and curtains to keep hot air and sunlight out. Think of it as a daily cycle. Open up and ventilate when it's cool, seal up when it's hot. This rhythm lets you flush out heat at night and trap coolness during the day. Don't waste energy fighting the sun. Work with the natural temperature swings. With this simple routine, you can keep your home comfortable without AC. Let nature do the heavy lifting. Using fans instead of air conditioning can save you a fortune. AC units use hundreds or even thousands of watts per hour, while a typical fan uses just 50 to 100. You could run several fans all day for less than the cost of 1 hour of AC. The savings add up quickly, both for your wallet and the environment. Fans put less strain on the power grid and reduce carbon emissions. By harnessing natural cooling, you get comfort without the high price tag. Stay cool, save money, and help the planet, all with a simple fan. It's a win-win for your home and your budget. Fans work best when paired with other cooling strategies. Block sunlight by closing curtains or blinds during the hottest hours. Blackout curtains or light-colored shades reflect heat and keep rooms cooler. Light-colored decor reflects heat, while dark colors absorb and radiate it. Avoid using ovens or heat-generating appliances during the day. Opt for microwave, slow cooker, or outdoor grilling instead. Turn off electronics when not in use. They add unnecessary heat. Plant trees for long-term shade, and use houseplants indoors for a slight cooling effect. Every small change helps keep your home cooler. Combine these tips for maximum comfort. What you eat and drink affects your body's ability to stay cool. Hydration is key. Drink plenty of water and eat water-rich foods like watermelon, cucumbers, and strawberries. Spicy foods can actually help you cool down by making you sweat, which speeds up evaporation. Mint and turmeric have natural cooling properties. Add them to drinks or meals. Coconut water is packed with electrolytes for better hydration. Focus on light, fresh meals. Salads with leafy greens are ideal. Onions can also help stimulate perspiration. Choose foods that support your body's natural cooling systems. Eat smart to feel more comfortable in the heat. Your diet can be your secret weapon against summer swelter. Some foods make you feel hotter. High-protein foods like red meat require more energy to digest, raising your body temperature. Heavy carbs and high-fiber foods can also add to the heat load. Opt for lighter, plant-based meals instead. Be cautious with alcohol and sugary drinks. They dehydrate you and make it harder to cool down. Water, herbal teas, or fruit-infused water are better choices. Ice cream may feel cooling at first, but its fat and sugar content make your body work harder, leaving you warmer. Try fruit-based sorbets or frozen berries for a refreshing treat. Choose foods that help, not hinder, your body's cooling process. Eat light, stay cool. Ready for a cool night's sleep? Here's your plan. Wait until the outside air is cooler than your bedroom. Open a window and place your fan facing outward to push hot air out. Open another window on the opposite side for intake. If you have a second fan, use it to pull cool air in. Take a quick, cool shower before bed to lower your body temperature. Use lightweight, breathable bedding made from cotton or linen. Let the cross breeze flush out heat from your room and furniture. You'll breathe fresher, cooler air all night. No expensive AC needed, just smart use of fans and airflow. Work with nature, not against it. Make these changes tonight for a rest.